series on the window shopping bundle from Stampin' Up, but I'll just talk to you about the big shot first so I can get it out of the way. For this bundle, you'll want to use your big shot, and you want to use the precision base plate. So in my big shot, I have my big shot platform and the Thinlit die adapter, and then I have my precision base plate. Then I'll put my card and my die and my clear plate on top of that, and I'll run it through my big shot. I run mine through a couple of times, and then I bring in my big shot die brush, and while the die is still on the card, I simply rub backwards and forwards gently. Then when you take the card out, there may be one or two little bits that don't come out, so just gently roll with the brush again and you'll have all those bits out. So the bundle comes with the window box Thinlit dies, and the item that we're going to be using today is just this piece here. We're not using the other pieces for this project today, and we're going to use the window shopping stamp set, and we're going to use thanks on it. So I'm making some thank you cards. This one's a happy birthday card that I've done, and I've used markers to colour the card and watercolouring underneath. So we'll get started to make this card. So I've already got my cardstock, which is just half an A4 sheet, or if you're in the US, half of whatever your legal sheet is, and cut in half and folded and burnished with the bone folder. I've then got a piece of shimmery white card, which I'm going to stick on top of my white card base with liquid glue, just quickly, and I'm going to centre it as best I can. Alright, now this piece you're not actually going to see, so I'm going to bring in a pencil and I'm going to lay the sheet over that I've already done. I've already die cut this, so I'm just going to take it to one side, and I know my watercolouring needs to go to about there and about there, and then if I slide it down and centre it, I know it needs to go about there and there. You don't have to do these marks, I'm just showing you one way of doing it and how you judge where to put your marks. So I'm going to bring in my watercolour pencils, and I'm going to use Melon Mambo, Rich Razzleberry, Pacific Pine and Bermuda Bay for this project, and an aqua painter. And all I'm going to do on this one, I did the pink and the Rich Razzleberry at the top, so I'm just going to reverse those today. So I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay, and I'm just going to scribble right across where I want that watercolour. And I'll bring in the Rich Razzleberry, and the Melon Mambo. Just go a little bit further, and I might just put a little bit more Bermuda Bay up here. Alright, so that's all I need my watercolour pencils for, and then I'm going to bring in my aqua painter, and I'm simply going to just wash. Might help if there was a bit of water in it. Alright, I'm simply just going to wash across. Right, now I don't want these colours to bleed, so I've just cleaned my painter off on my scrap paper. and make sure I've got all the colours spread where I want it. And you don't have to be very exact with this. Alright, and then I'll go to my rich raspberry. Just beautiful the way they work. And then I'm just going to take that down into my melon mambo. Clean my brush off just on the side there. Aqua painters are great. They come in a pack of 2, a thick one and a thin one. So put those on your shopping list. And the watercolor pencils, just beautiful. So when that's dry, I can stick my front piece on, which I've already die cut. So I'm just going to bring in Pacific Point ink this time and stamp the greeting from the window shopping, and I'm just going to stamp this thanks bit. So I'll take my stamp out and load it up on my block. As I've said before, there's always a straight portion on your stamps, so line that up on your grid paper to get it straight and press down. Alright, the thanks is here at the top, so I'm just going to ink that up like that, just the top of it. Make sure it's got plenty of ink on it. Then it's always handy to have a bit of a wet wipe with you, and then you just take off the ink that you don't want with a wet wipe, or you can use your aqua painter or whatever you've got handy, and then you're just going to stamp down on your card. There we are. I'll just close up my ink pad. Alright, now I'm going to make sure my colour is where I want it. Beautiful. And then I'm just going to add some dimensionals to the back of my card. Alright, I've added the dimensionals to the back of my card, and I'm just going to bring in my card base now, and I don't need to worry about those pencil marks because they're going to be covered. And I'll just put my card front on. Now it's a good idea when you do this to just sort of plop it down. Don't stick it down until you're exactly sure where you've got it. Alright, and there's my card front, my card done. And here's the other one I did earlier. Alright, so that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.